guys, Coley from the Fishing Shed. Today we're going to do a quick video on an easy to do meal on the Biolite Campstove 2 system. This is a great startup system that I come across by mistake with Matty Holden at 4-wheel drive zone here in Bathurst, and it is a system that uses biofuel, sticks and twigs, but it also generates power. So while you're cooking your meal, you're also charging your device, or charging other devices. They are a great bit of kit. So anyway, sit back, relax, and watch me as I cook up a bit of a feed on the Biolite Campstove 2. Alright guys, we'll just go over some of the parts of the Biolite. So this here is the actual power pack system. So as you can see here, there's 3 lots of LED lights, which is flame, height and power, which is usually your heat regulator. Here is your fan, and that is your actual battery power itself, which is a green LED. Up the top here, this part here is the thermal generator. The fire gets into that, turns on the fan, and actually starts charging the unit, which we'll see when we'll kick it over. Alright, so that's the base unit. That's what you get if you order the Campstove 2. I've got the additional 1.5 litre jug virtually, or pot. This is actually a coffee percolator. See if I can flip the lid off one-handed. Yo! So it's actually a coffee percolator as well, but I don't drink coffee in pots that big. Anyway, just pull that out. And as you can see, it's got a flat base to it, and that's what I'll use to actually cook the chicken with before I add the extras to it. But definitely a very sturdy pot. And also too, it's got the silicone lid strapped to it so it doesn't actually burn, and it's very effective. Right, when it comes to the type of wood that you use, yes, it is a biofuel stove. It is a biofuel stove, but you really only want sticks about this big. You want sticks that'll be just pop inside there. Right, so that's the key. Don't have them poking out the top or too big. Start with small sticks, so away you go, but make sure that they can actually fit down inside it. If you have it too high, you've then got to wait for the fire to actually burn it down, and then you can't use the pot because the pot actually sits up here. All right, so stick choice is the key. What I'm actually using is kindling from Bunnings for this one. It is for, if I was camping, you'd just use normal sticks, but I always have a bag of kindling somewhere lying around. But stick size definitely is the key. About yay big, so it fits inside. The fire lighters I'm using are just the ones I get from Bunnings. The ones you actually get with the kit are very near identical to these, but they're easily supplemented. Don't use the Kero or the fuel-based ones. Just use these little, wood fibre type ones. They work the best, and also too, you don't get that Kero-y smell when you're burning your wood. Easiest thing to do, just get your fire lighter going. Oop. There we go. I'll add another one to that. Then you slowly build your fire with very small sticks. Okay, once the fire gets to a certain temperature, the fan actually automatically starts. So the center blue light is your fan speed. The green LEDs is the power to the actual battery pack, which is about half. And the orange LED is the heat of your fire. You can actually hear the fan going inside it, and you can see the flames starting to pick up. Again, just build it up with small sticks until it gets to, I'd say roughly about halfway to a third of the way with the orange. As you can see, that's on low, and I can feel the heat from here, and when I say low, as in low fan, and it's definitely kicking these twigs into gear. Now I'm happy with that flame and the heat that is being generated from it to slowly start cooking the chicken for the chicken and corn soup. As you can see, the green light is flashing, which means it's actually increasing the power to the battery pack. I predict by the time we finish cooking this meal, we'll have a full pack. Just a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pot. Just get a bit of a swirl around to even coat it so the chicken doesn't burn to the bottom of the pot. The one thing you must remember though with the Biolite system, it doesn't have an on-off. It is just literally hot. So the temperature is basically controlled by how much fuel you add to the system. As you can see here now, it's starting to get quite hot, up to 3 bars with the flame indicator. So it is quite hot, so I don't need to put any more sticks in it just yet. That doesn't take long to start sizzling. good flame heat, slow fan, battery charge. Chicken done. Alright, what we'll do now is we'll add a little flavour sachet, which is basically just a chicken stock. Add a bit of water to it as well, and we'll just start building the soup from there. Smells great. We'll just add a little bit of salt and pepper, a few herbs to the mix. Now we'll add 200 grams of canned corn kernels to the mix. I'll just give that a stir. Pop the lid back on it and get some heat back into it. As you can see, we've got a really good flame temperature here. Battery pack's near full, fan's still on low. Very good heat coming out of it. It's about stick management. Don't overload it, don't underload it, and make sure the size is right. Great stuff. Very good flame. As you can see when you look down the top here. How good is that? Now we'll add the cream corn. Now we'll add the cream corn to it, and then we'll start looking at the egg to thicken it up. As you get closer to finishing your chicken and corn soup, I actually swap to smaller, thicker pieces instead of the longer pieces. These pieces are a good way to finish off the soup, or finish off any cooking, solely because a lot of the ash build up and charcoal build up down the bottom, the sticks you've got to force into it. Just drop the smaller ones on it and it maintains that heat. Good fire level, low fan level, battery charging nicely. Nice little boil going. Time to add the egg and thicken it up. As you can see, the fire's dying down. I'll show you what I mean by stick management. So all I've done is just added that one piece to it. You can still see that it's glowing quite hot down there, and it won't take long for that one to kick off. And all you have to do, add a few lighter sticks. That fan will then start arcing up the coals, as you can see down the bottom already. And before you know it, you'll have a spark and you'll be back on it. Stick management is definitely the key when it comes to using the Biolite system. I'm just going to add a few chives and some salt and pepper to taste to finish it off. Smells so good. Soup is well and truly under the boil, and what we'll do is we'll just let that slowly simmer down as the flame dies down in the camp stove. Best part about it is the battery pack is nearly fully charged. Alright, soup's done. There we go there. A little stir. Spoon it into the pot, into the bowl, and ready to go. Add a bit of salt and pepper. We're into it. How simple is that? As simple as that. So you've got a substantial amount of soup done. Bit of fire ambience, even though it's the afternoon. And everything is all done. Charging a battery, using sticks for the Biolite Campstove too. Well, there you have it, guys. A nice, simple, easy meal prep done on the Biolite Campstove 2. Now, a lot of people would say you can do that with a jet boil, you can do it with this, you can do it with... You probably can, but what I really enjoy about it is the fact that you're charging a battery cell. Now, it's quite important, especially when you're out in the bush. Now, that whole kit that you saw there fits into a bag that actually fits into the front of my kayak, so I can take it anywhere. So, is it a backpacking one? Choices, probably too heavy for it, but in a boat, in a kayak, in the car, perfect. And like I said, there's a few more recipes to come with that, but I'm really enjoying cooking with it. Like I said, big shout out to Matty Holden at the 4-wheel drive zone in Bathurst. He's the one that put me onto this system, and it's a cracker. Love it. So anyway, guys, hopefully if you got any questions, shoot us through a message. If you like the videos, hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell all your friends about it. You know, let's really get out and enjoy the outdoors. All right, guys, hopefully we'll see you soon here in the shed.